Now, today, in case it's not obvious, I want to talk about Doctor Who. And the past few weeks, the future of Doctor Who has kind of been up in the air, thrown around, until recently when it's going to be announced that the 2026 Doctor Who Christmas special has been cancelled, and the future of the show is kind of a little bit shaky at the minute, and we're running not going to get new Doctor Who until at least 2027. Now, I'd like to talk about my views on this because I feel it has changed over the years since I've been a Doctor Who fan. For those who don't know, I mean, 90% of my material here on this channel is probably Doctor Who related, but Doctor Who is definitely a comfort food show for me. It's something I always watch whenever I feel I need a little pick me up, and it is possibly my favourite TV show of all time. And it would also include the likes of the spin offs, such as Torchwood, The Sarah Jane Adventures, K9 and Company Class, and The War Between the Land and the Sea, all to various extents. But Doctor Who is definitely kind of the main meat of the show, and while I was a bit hesitant to get into it back when it first came back in 2005, over the 20 years plus it's been on the air since, it has become my favourite show. But in terms of how I feel about the cancellation of Doctor Who, because you could say it's a cancellation, you could say that for now they've just gone on an extended hiatus, but people say it's effectively a cancellation now, the new cancellation, and I'm okay with this for the time being, because here's how I feel about it. We brought back Doctor Who twice before, once in 1996 and once in 2005. It's nothing to say we can't do it again. I mean, plus, when it first went off the air, it was 1989, and thus, hang on, I'm going to work this out a minute. When it first went off the air, we had 26 years worth of content. And now with Doctor Who, we've got 60 plus years of content now. So I feel if it has to go off the air for a little while, we've got backup stories. We've got stuff we can rewatch and more parts of the Doctor Who franchise that some of us are yet to discover. Now, I want to bring up there's something a family member used to say to me. Well, two things they say to me. And I do think that they bear witness here. One is something they would tell me whenever I get upset about something. They use the red, white, and blue method. And what I mean by that is they would ask three questions, and if the answer to all three questions is no, then it's possibly not worth getting upset about. Question one, is there any blood? Question two, are there any broken bones? Number three, has anybody stopped bleeding? If the answer to all three questions is no, it's probably not worth getting upset about. And I do feel when you're younger, you can get upset about things, especially if your system is jolted from a fall or the like. But I do feel we feel a lot more strongly. But as we kind of get older, we do kind of adjust to these new frameworks. And by this framework, I feel it's a good thing to indicate. And with Doctor Who's cancellation, well, I feel a little sad that it's going away. The answer to all three questions is no, so it's possibly not worth getting upset about at this point. The other thing they were saying earlier this year about, it was actually about another BBC show, Strictly Come Dancing. Hear me out on this, because I think it does apply to Doctor Who as well. Because they said earlier this year about Strictly Come Dancing that they feel that what they ideally should do with the show is not cancel it outright, but with the departure last year of Tess Daly and Claudia Winkleman, it's a bit of a shake-up for the show, and it was kind of thought about where's it going to go now, who's going to present it, are they going to work? To which they said maybe the best thing to do for them is not to cancel the show outright, but allow it to have a rest, 1 year, maybe two, then bring it back, new people, new presenters, possibly new judges, unless the old judges are willing to stick around, new dances, have a new set of people, do the show, and we'll go from there. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen because they did announce recently who the new Strictly presenters are going to be, and like not the celebs, the professionals returning and the like. But if I take those and apply them to Doctor Who for the minute, because I do think that this may be what Doctor Who ends up doing. Like, they take some time away, they fix the show, and when I posted this opinion online, some people said, don't bring it back just for the sake of bringing it back. Make sure you've got it right. And I do think there is something to that. Because as I said, we've cancelled Doctor Who twice before and we've brought it back. We cancelled Doctor Who before, we brought it back. We can do so again, and no doubt when they finally do bring it back, it is going to be brilliant. It's going to be something that we've never seen before. It's going to be bigger, better, and we just got to be patient about it. And ultimately, that's how I feel. Plus, as I said at the start, there's parts of Doctor Who that some of us have yet to truly encounter. I mean, it's not just the TV shows, but also the books, the comics, the online games, and the like. And hell, I've barely even scratched this. While I've listened to a few of the Big Finish audio dramas, I've barely scratched the surface on those. I did a couple of reviews of some existing Big Finish audio dramas, but I still need to listen to more of them. And ultimately, what I'm trying to say with this video is that while I am sad that Doctor Who might be going away for a little while, I have faith that eventually the right people will get a hold of it and will be able to bring it back and do it justice. Anyway, what are your thoughts down below? And be civil about it. I don't want people going, oh, it was a rubbish show. They should cancel it years ago. It's like, shut up. Just, if you can't be civil about it, just keep your opinions to yourself. I mean, you may think that the show's gotten weaker. Fair enough. Be civil about it. Don't just go attacking people about it. Because I feel that with this show, it was my comfort food show. And while I admit there were some episodes here and there that weren't great, they were that way with the classic era as well. And I do feel that it is a show that brought many people together and we enjoyed for it. So until we meet again, Doctor Who, I'm happy to wait. Anyway, until next time, see ya.